welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing another Passionflix update. Woo, you guys, I've been wanting to film this update specifically for about a month. The notes that I have in front of me are from a month ago, but it kind of works out that I'm filming it now because some new adaptations that are coming out are going to be coming out closer to the day today, closer to this day than it was a month ago. So it sort of works out. But yeah, I'm going to be covering new adaptations, new release dates, mostly release dates, just kind of giving you guys an idea of when things are coming out. I'm also going to be breaking down that little video that Tosca did. I believe it was December 29th. It was before the new year, just kind of her hopes for the new year, things that she wants to adapt, some dates about filming and releasing and things of that nature. So yeah, I'm going to be covering quite a bit. But yeah, if you're interested, just keep watching. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the video Tosca made before the New Year's. I believe the live was made December 29th, and she basically answered a few fan questions while also talking about her hopes for 2022. And kind of like the projections that they had, I guess, drawn up for the new year. But she did mention a few fun things, or kind of give you guys an idea of what to expect, like when in the year. And she answered a few questions, like I said. So I'm going to start with the Gabriel's Inferno franchise or series. She did say that she hopes for Gabriel's Rapture Part 2 to come out in March. If I'm looking down, it's because I have notes. It's just too much to remember off the top of my head. She also mentioned that she hopes for Gabriel's Redemption to start filming summer through fall. She also mentioned, or at least a fan had asked, if they plan to make Gabriel's Promise. For those of you who don't know, Gabriel's Promise is the last book in that series, and it came out a little bit more recent than the other books. It's the conclusion of their story, and someone just asked if they plan to do it, and she said that she loves working with this cast, and she's more than willing and wanting to do it, and it really depends on whether the cast want to continue the story, conclude the story, depending on their scheduling with other projects they might have. But I feel though they might do it because I feel like, yeah, you should conclude the story. You've already made it a priority to keep making make the whole series. Unlike other stories, like for example, I can't get it off the top of my mind, but they did a I think it was like a sci-fi Wicked. They did Wicked, and they haven't really talked about the continuation of that one. They also did another one that's a series, Brother's Honor, I think it is, something like that. And they haven't really talked about the next book, filming the next book. So with this one, I feel like they are going to do it just because they've made it a priority to kind of continue the series. And honestly, I feel like they will probably work around their schedule if there is a scheduling thing. But yeah, a lot of questions about the Gabriels in Inferno series. They also talked about this man, and she said that they hope to start filming April. So March to April. She also mentioned that they're in the year of 2022, that they are projecting to have new projects out almost every month. So that's something really exciting because I did mention that I feel like they really need to work on the amount of content they release in a year, or even like in a month, just working up a way to like increase the numbers of projects they're releasing, because that's really going to help them, or the longevity of their company. They also had one question about if they're willing to do foreign romances, like foreign films. The Spanish one specifically is what they asked. And I think that's such a good idea. That's something they should definitely tap into. There's definitely a market for it. I think it's a smart idea for them. And I mean, personally, I've never felt like if a good movie is in another language, I'm not going to watch it so long as there's subtitles. I'm totally there. I love Turkish dramas and I love telenovelas, so I'm a fan. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you're into foreign films or do you like your romances in English. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. But they are hoping to adapt a few movies and release a ton in this year. So that's really exciting. She did also mention that they have a very busy year. So I think it's jam-packed. I'm going to tell you guys what they plan on adapting for sure in the year. So she did release did mention a small list. She said that they hope to release A Man's Promise, or adapt, not release, but adapt A Man's Promise, Come Away With Me, Lick, Sugar Daddy, Pain, and Something About You. Those are some projects that they hope to adapt in the year of 2021. So now I'm going to get into what we should expect in the following months, like February, March, April. So there will be a few spring releases, which I think is so exciting, because before we were going like months on end without any content from them. And for anyone who is like a loyal, subscriber to their platform, it would suck when you pay for. The great thing about their subscription is that you can leave anytime you want. But if you are continuously, paying for a subscription and you're not getting good, enough content, it can really suck. So, I'm going to start off with Driven. They came out and they said that May is the release for season 3 for Crash. So I think that's really great. They have not come out with a set date or anything like that, like a set number, but May is the month to look out for. Hopefully there's nothing that will set them back, because they've had setbacks, mostly because of the pandemic, but I'm thinking nothing now will become a conflict. So yeah, set your eyes out for May for Driven. Next up is our most recent adaptation that we'll be releasing is Tangled. Now, Tangled has a trailer out that I have yet to watch. They also came out with their poster pretty recently. I think it was a week ago. And their set date, or their release date, is February 3, so the beginning of next month, which is so exciting. I have yet to watch the trailer. If you guys want to see a reaction, let me know in the comments, because I do want to just check out that trailer and see how it looks and what I have not read Tangled. So I do want to see what to expect for the movie. And then lastly, Resisting Roots. They announced that Resisting Roots will be coming out in April. So that is very, very exciting. So far we have 3 projects in 3 consecutive months. We have Tangled in February. We have Gabriel's Rapture Part 2 in March. And then we have Resisting Roots in April. So I think that's amazing. That's something, and then in May we have Driven. So that's 4 months back to back to back where you're getting a piece of content from them. So I think that's definitely great. They have a great chunk of content already on their platform. So if you are a new subby and you're going in there, you're gonna have some stuff to hold you over for the following month when you get new content. So hopefully if they keep going on this route, they will eventually get to a place where they're gonna be, making more than just one thing a month. But I mean, it's great that they're even at one piece of content even for a month, if that made sense. But yeah, so it looks like for Resisting Roots, before I wrap this up, they are, at least when I was writing these notes, which was December 29th, they were in the process of shooting. They were in their last week of shooting. So right now, I would assume, because they are in the process of editing Driven, they probably have this on the back burner right now just so they can get Driven done. And then action, that's really the 2 things that they have, because Tangled is set to come out in a few weeks. And I believe Driven is what they're working on right now. Just from what it looks like on their Instagram, it looks like they've been posting a few snippets or a few pictures of just kind of them, editing. So it looks like they're working on Driven. They might have already worked on Resisting Roots. I don't know. But yeah, that's probably what they're working on right now. But I think this is really great. We have literally back to back to back movies coming out. Let me know what movie you're most excited to see, what adaptation you're most excited to, adaptation you're most excited to see. Please give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more Passionflix related videos. I love making them. Of course, they need to come out with more stuff so I can make more videos, but I do really like making these videos. I know you guys like watching them. Let me know what you're most excited to see. Let me know if you guys want to see foreign Passionflix like adaptations. But yeah, that is pretty much everything. Please be sure to subscribe and like I said. And if I was unclear about anything, please do not hesitate to ask me questions. I would love to clear anything up for you guys if you guys want. But yeah, that is everything for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.